Hey. Sometimes these things get delayed on Facebook and Garage Sale Nation, but I'm just going to be on for a few minutes. I've had a lot of questions lately, and I just thought I would answer some questions for the next few minutes. There's somebody going on live on shopcommons.net. Here, my buddies Eric OBX and Chernox Connection. They're going to go live in just a few minutes. And I thought, hey, this is a good time. Maybe I can address some of the questions that I've been getting lately. Either I can answer some questions from anybody on Facebook who's interested in the district platform, what we're doing on shopcommons.net, dibdit.com, and now adding a couple other marketplaces. And I just thought I'd answer any questions that anybody had. And if not, I'm going to answer some of the questions that I've been getting a lot lately across platforms in one place, and I can just direct people and maybe attach this to it. So just going to spend about 5-6 minutes going over a few things. If you have a question, let me know down below. I see a lot of people joining. I'm not seeing the comments. I'm in a place, I'm dropping Turner off here at baseball practice and inside this building. So there's just a couple things I wanted to kind of clarify that I'm getting a lot of questions off of this platform from folks about district. We have, well, technically, I guess I have 4 marketplaces, but we're really pushing too hard right now. One of them you're listening to now. It's shopcommons.net. It is a wholesale marketplace. It's not just for resellers to buy merchandise and to resell when they can't get out. That's a big part of it. You'll see that tonight with Eric, OBX Picker, and Chernock. But you will also see just wholesale lots. Resellers come across tons of stuff that people out there want, and you can get them at a discount essentially. People ask about fees on this platform. I'm just seeing people joining. I'm not seeing the comments. So if there's anybody, somebody throw a comment down there, see if it's not working or if it is working. I'm just curious. Here we go. There we go. Thank you. I appreciate it. Look, if you have any questions, anything you want to ask me, now's the time to do it. But I'm going to just talk about Shop Commons, how it's a little bit different, and help some of the sellers that are on here. I go through every day and have to correct one thing. This marketplace is a little bit different. We actually have lower fees. We're at 8% fees for now. That may go up in the future to 9. I said this year we'd go up to 9 on here, but we're going to keep it at 8. And all the people who have signed up at 8, we're going to keep you at 8, even if we do go up to 9. But we do lives on here. It's 8% selling fees. It's that's of the sale price of the item, if you're interested in being a seller. And it's 2.9% over the entire purchase for the processing fee and 30 cents when you sell something. So these fees are cheaper. I did it on purpose over here. If you're selling on something like, well, thank you for that question. If you're selling something on Dibdit, it's 10%. Plus all those things that we talked about. There are some huge advantages to selling on this platform as opposed to a different one. If you're a live seller, you can sell multiple shows. Like I've been doing 2 shows a week and shipping 1 day a week. I've seen people do 4 or 5 shows at a time, and it continues that progressive shipping, which is really, really cool. It's a big advantage, and you can actually make enough money on shipping to cover your shipping supplies if you do things right. Which one's most similar to eBay? So let me answer. District is different. I would say District is a combination of eBay, a Facebook group, whatnot type selling site, live selling, and a Discord. It has aspects of all 4 of them. Building relationships, people you trust to buy with. It's really unique, and it can be niched down in like what this one is. This marketplace is about wholesale, but Dibdit's about pop culture. And then there's different marketplaces out there. With my wife and Blue Ridge Mama and Tina, Dave's wife, and Lady Arbitrage just started Polish and Brush, which is about women's beauty products. So you can niche down and create communities that are much smaller, much larger. So check that out, by the way, Polish and Brush. Just progressive shipping, progressive automatically reset once you ship. You have to tell, yes. So that's like if you sell on the other black and yellow side over there. When the show's over, you ship that show. And that's where that show is where they get the shipping discount if you buy in that show. For over here, you can buy a static item, and people buy static items through me for throughout the week. And once they bought the static item, when they're on the live show, it's progressive shipping because the static item that they bought. You can bundle stuff up easier. And if I don't, it basically remains progressive until you ship the item. And so I like to tell people when I'm on my live that, hey, I'm going to come back on one more time this week, or sometimes two. So right now we're shipping every Friday. So if I do a show on Saturday, Tuesday, and Thursday, they get that progressive shipping through the entire show. And, it might be $5.99 for their first item and $1 for every one after that. Shows or only listings. So this one right here has both. Tuesday is our live shipping day, our live day for the most part over here on Shop Commons. But we've had a few more people join in. This one actually is a little bit different as well, where we're trying to encourage the static selling. Dibdit is 90% not static sales. We're probably going to have $60,000 in sales on Dibdit.com this month, and 90 to 95% of that is going to be through live selling. This site right here, the vast majority of the sales come through static listings. It's a wholesale site, but we do still have it. So there's actually a subscription fee if you want to be a live seller and a feature seller here, where there's not one over there. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Learning a lot from them. So we are right now on shopcommons.net and Dibdit.com. We sell on. There's live shows going over there. There's one starting at 6. It's just a totally different field, different community. You can communicate directly with who you're buying from. There's kind of safeguards in it where you're dealing with actual people. If you have a problem as a buyer, you can come over and talk to a district or talk to one of the owners of the marketplace. There's so many advantages. Is there going to be a marketplace where we would do lives with clothes other than pop culture themed clothing? Great question. So right now on Dibdit, we're allowing live sellers to go outside of the pop culture marketplace because there's not enough thriving marketplaces yet to do certain things. If you look at these guys next here, in other words, you could do that on Dibdit right now. Somebody's selling purses and beauty products and stuff like that on Dibdit tonight. Bryce is doing that at 6 o'clock. Our goal is eventually to have a different marketplace for that type of item. So that'll give you an idea. But the answer for now is yes, you can live sell on Dibdit, and there's not very many restrictions as far as that. But static listings are going to be pop culture only. Eventually, we'd like to have these other marketplaces where every time you show up to a Dibdit live auction, you're going to see pop culture stuff, because that's what that audience was built for. So that's the hope. But right now, you're okay, Thrifty Mandy. We appreciate you. But join Polish and Brush, ladies. Check that out. We had 3 sales today. This is a brand new marketplace. And yesterday we had like 9, all static. We haven't ramped up that stuff yet. Eric OBX Picker is live. So, hey, I'm going to come back on here. Bryce, hey, there you go. You're selling. You heard that, right? You're selling tonight on Dibdit. It's 6. I think you are. And it's purses and stuff like that. So I think Shirley, that's Bryce, has already migrated over. Or I think you're already over there on Polish and Brush. So once we get that one going and get the buyers into there, come and sell over there. You should already start. So Tave's Kitchen Market I can't speak for it, but it looks like it's growing every single day, and it will be a powerhouse eventually. There's no doubt about it. So at any rate, live's happening there yet. He did one the other day, but not yet. You got to build both sides. You got to build the seller side. You got to build the buyer side before you go live. All right, I'm going to raid these boys, and I'll come back on. I enjoyed this. So think of your questions next time we pop on here or Dibdit. I'll answer them.